and it's the Stranger Things book tag. As you can see from my t-shirt, very big fan of Stranger Things, can't wait for season 3 to finally be on Netflix again. I wasn't planning actually on doing this tag today, but my t-shirt arrived today, so I've been in the mood for Stranger Things, so I thought I would do the tag for you. So the first question of this tag is epic intro. The opening sequence of Stranger Things is amazing and really grabs your attention. Name a book that grabbed your attention right from the first page, and this is Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill. I'd never read a Joe Hill book up until that point. That's the first one I ever read, and I could not stop. As soon as I opened the first page of that book, I knew straight away within about 3 pages it was going to give me a really bad book hangover. Absolutely adore that book. It's so eerie and so creepy, but I could not stop. Grabbed me straight away. Could not stop reading it. It's absolutely amazing. Number 2, Dungeons and Dragons. Name a fantasy world you would like to experience for yourself. And obviously, my answer for this would be the Harry Potter world. Even if I could just experience that world in person for just one day, I would absolutely love that. I think I would be the happiest I could ever be if I got to experience one day in the Harry Potter universe. Who wouldn't want to? Surrounded by magic, especially like Diagon Alley and places like that. That would be absolutely amazing. Question 3, squad goals. When Eleven met Mike, Dustin, and Lucas, it was mostly a perfect team. Name your favourite bookish group of friends. And for me, this is going to be Hazel, Augustus, and Isaac from The Fault in Our Stars. The friendship dynamic between these 3 characters is absolutely brilliant. The way they deal with things, how they handle situations, the sense of humour they have with each other is lovely. I would have loved a group of friends like that when I was younger, and I'd still love a group of friends like that now. My favourite group of friends to ever read about. And them 3 will always make me smile and always make me happy. Number 4, ABCs and Christmas lights. Joyce goes mad with grief when Will goes missing. Name your favourite mentally unhinged character. And again, from the Mortal Instruments, I spoke about him before, but this is Sebastian Verlac from the Mortal Instruments. One of the most interesting but unstable characters I've ever read about, and I think that makes him all the more interesting because he's unpredictable and you don't know what he's going to do next. But yeah, Sebastian is one of my favourite unhinged, unpredictable characters to read about. Number 5, The Upside Down. Name a book that was the opposite of what you expected. And this is Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. Saw this going around BookTube and it sounded interesting to me. I'm not over keen on contemporary, I've said before, but because of what she does, she designs a webcomic, and because of that artistic edge to the story, that's what piqued my interest. My boyfriend bought it me for Christmas last year and I read it. It's the last book I read last year, and it was so good. Really, really good. Really surprised me. It was interesting. Her ideas and her thought process. She's a character that deals with like OCD and anxiety and depression and things that was depicted so well in this book. I really related to the main character, despite the fact that I haven't got an online webcomic. Unfortunately, this story touched me a lot and it had a lot more depth, to me than a lot of contemporaries do. So that set it apart from everything else. Number 6, Mad Scientist. Dr. Brenner likes to get freaky with humanity. Name the freakiest dystopian government you can think of. And this is from the Hunger Games. This is the Capitol / President Snow and the way he deals with things. To come up with the idea of sending in a group of children into an arena to fight to the death for people's amusement. How messed up in the head do you have to be to come up with that idea? I love the Hunger Games trilogy. The whole 3 books are amazing. Best dystopian series I've ever read, and it set the bar for dystopian. But how messed up in the head do you have to be to come up with the idea of putting kids into an arena to fight to the death? Oh, I can't imagine anything worse than having to grow up in a world like that, knowing that when you get to about 12 years old, you could be like put into the reaping for this tournament and have to go in and fight for your life. It's absolutely terrifying. Number 7, Demogorgon. Name a scary bookish creature that you would not want to come through your walls. And this is from the Maze Runner series. They're called Grievers. They exist in the maze. They're the creatures that live in the maze in the first book. They're mentioned throughout the rest of the books within the first one. And when I read this book, I really enjoyed the Maze Runner series, all the books and the prequels and everything. But these creatures, the Grievers, gave me the creeps. They're so scary and so weird to try and imagine in your head. And when I watched the movie, I seen what they actually were supposed to look like. And they're absolutely terrifying. They're so scary. There's loads of characters and creatures I want to come face to face with, but Grievers are the worst. They're absolutely terrifying. Okay, and the last question of this is question 8. Cliffhanger. Or cliffhanger ending. Name a book that left you wanting more. And I've mentioned these before. They're by an author called Michael Logan. The first book is called Apocalypse Cow. The second one is called World War Moo. And I found out it's going to just be a duology, and the reason I want more from this book is because the second one, the last one, World War Mu, left it with an open ending, and I wasn't happy with that. I wasn't satisfied. I wanted to see what was happening, where the characters were going, what was going to happen next, because it obviously left. It basically ends when they're just in the middle of this massive like event that's going on, so you don't know what happens afterwards. So I want more of that. I would love to just be like a little novella at the end, like another 50 pages to tell me what happened at the end. But yeah, guys, that's it for this tag. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stranger Things is, well, like I said, one of my all-time favourite TV shows. Can't wait for season 3. I'm patiently waiting for that. If you did like this book tag and you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me some comments and have a chat with me. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss any future videos, and I will see you very, very soon with another one. Bye!